The 5 best UK funders for community projects that actually pay. If you're running a community project in the UK and looking for funding, one of the biggest challenges is knowing where to start. There are hundreds of funders out there, but not all of them are realistic, accessible, or worth your time. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 of the most practical and reliable funders that actually support community organizations, especially grassroots groups, charities, and faith-based organizations. Let's get straight into it. The first one is the National Lottery Community Fund. This is one of the most accessible and widely used funders in the UK. They fund a huge range of community projects, from small local activities to large multi-year programs. If your work focuses on improving people's lives, strengthening communities, or supporting disadvantaged groups, this is usually one of the best places to start. They also offer different programs, so whether you're a small organization or something more established, there is usually a route in. The second is Garfield Weston Foundation. This is a very strong funder for community organizations, especially those looking for support with core costs or capital projects like building improvements. They tend to fund a portion of your project rather than the full cost, but they are known for being responsive and supportive. If your organization has a clear track record and a well-defined need, this is a funder worth considering. The third is the Postcode Society Trust. This funder focuses more on marginalized communities and tackling inequality. They are particularly interested in organizations working with people facing barriers such as poverty, discrimination, or social exclusion. They also tend to support core costs, which is a big advantage for charities looking to build stability rather than just run short-term projects. The fourth is the Bernard Sunley Foundation. This one is specifically for capital projects, things like building works, refurbishments, or creating physical spaces for community use. If your organization is looking to improve a facility, such as a community center, sports space, or faith building used by the wider community, this is a very relevant funder. But it's important to remember that they usually expect to be one of several funders, not the only source of funding. And finally, local councils and local authority funding. This is often overlooked, but it can be one of the most realistic and accessible funding sources, especially for newer charities. Councils regularly offer grants for community activities, facilities, youth work, and well-being projects. These grants may be smaller, but they are often easier to access and can help you build a track record before applying to larger national funders. Now, here's something important to understand. Funding is not about finding one perfect funder. It's about building a strategy. Strong organizations don't rely on a single application. They identify a mix of funders, apply in a structured way, and build funding over time. That's how projects actually get delivered. If you're watching this and feeling overwhelmed, start simple. Pick 1 or 2 funders that genuinely align with your work, understand what they are looking for, and build from there. If this video was helpful, my name is Kingsley and I run the Grant Maven. I support UK charities, community groups, and faith-based organizations to approach funding strategically and avoid the common mistakes that lead to rejection. If you want more practical funding guidance, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.